All right, everybody, welcome back. We are diving deep today.
Into conceptual thinking.
Conceptual thinking, yes, we hear it everywhere.
It is.
Problem solving, like it's this magic bullet.
It's the answer to everything.
Right. But what does it even mean? And more importantly, how do we actually use it
Yeah.
to solve those everyday problems?
Right.
So that's what we're going to dig into today.
Let's do it.
We've got this awesome piece called Conceptual Thinking and Problem Solving.
Very straightforward.
Very straightforward.
Yeah.
No beating around the bush.
No.
So to kick things off, when you hear conceptual thinking,
Yeah.
what pops into your mind?
Well, I always think about it like a jigsaw puzzle. You got all those pieces.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just a mess, right? But conceptual thinking is like having that picture on the box.
Okay.
It helps you see the bigger picture.
Got it.
See how all the pieces fit together.
So it's like seeing the forest for the trees.
Exactly.
Not getting lost in the weeds.
You got it.
Love it. Okay, so our source really breaks this down
Yeah.
into like 4 key ways that this big picture thinking helps us solve problems.
Okay.
Number 1, define the problem,
The classic first step.
right? It seems so obvious, but,
Is.
it's easy to skip over
It really is.
and just jump into solutions
All the time.
before we even know what we're really dealing with.
Exactly like that copy machine example.
Oh, yeah, the classic.
It's jammed, everyone's freaking out,
Pushing all the buttons.
pushing buttons, yelling at it.
Well, and yeah.
But did anyone check if it's plugged in?
Right, we've all been there.
Exactly. We focus on the symptoms instead of the root cause.
So we're like doctors who need to diagnose before we prescribe any medicine.
Absolutely.
How do we do that? How
Yeah.
do we not fall into that trap?
It's all about the why, asking why.
Got
Like over and over again, like a broken record.
Okay.
So say sales are down for a company. Instead of just jumping to we need a new marketing campaign or whatever,
Yeah.
you got to ask, why are sales down? Is it the product? Is it the market? Is it pricing? Keep digging.
Okay, so we're like detectives gathering clues.
Exactly.
Awesome. All right, so we've defined the problem.
We've got our why.
We understand the why.
Now what?
Now we need solutions.
Let's brainstorm.
How does conceptual thinking help us come up with those solutions?
All right, so remember that jigsaw puzzle?
Yes.
Once you see that big picture, it's like you can
Right.
see all the different ways the pieces might fit.
Gotcha.
Same with problems. Once you understand the core concepts,
Yeah.
you can generate way more creative and diverse solutions.
Okay, so it's not just about the first idea that pops into your head.
Oh, gotta go deeper.
Can you give us a real-world example of how this played out?
Oh, absolutely. Look at the polio vaccine.
Okay.
For years, scientists were focused on treating the symptoms,
The paralysis.
the paralysis, trying to manage it.
Yeah.
But then Jonas Salk comes along, and with his understanding of virology and immunity,
Right.
he's like, wait, we can prevent this altogether.
Wow.
He shifted the whole approach, and bam, the vaccine was born.
That's huge. I mean, that's
Game changer.
a total game changer.
Huge.
Okay, so we've got our solutions on the table.
We're cooking.
We're cooking.
Now what?
But how do we know which ones are going to actually work?
Ah, yes. The evaluation phase.
Evaluation.
We got to be smart about this.
So this is where conceptual thinking helps us again, right?
Absolutely. We need to assess the impact of each solution.
Think about the consequences.
Exactly.
Will it actually address that root cause we spent so much time on?
That's the key.
Or are we just going to create a whole bunch of new problems?
Right. Got to think long term.
So it's not enough to just have a cool idea.
Nope.
It's got to be the right idea.
The right idea for the right reasons.
So making sure that puzzle piece
Fits.
actually fits before you jam it in there
Then mess up the whole picture.
and ruin everything.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm thinking about the Ford Pinto.
Oh, yeah.
They rushed that car into production.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. They overlooked a major design flaw.
With the fuel tank.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Not good.
Not good at all.
Okay, last step.
We're almost there.
We've defined the problem. We've brainstormed solutions.
We've evaluated.
We've evaluated. Now we got to put them into action.
Implementation time.
Implement and refine our solutions.
Let's go.
But problems aren't static.
Oh, no. They're always changing.
Always changing.
It's a moving target.
So how do we stay flexible? How do we adapt as we go?
That's where that iterative process comes in.
Okay.
Conceptual thinking isn't about finding the one perfect solution. It's about being ready to adjust and adapt as you go.
So it's like steering a ship.
Right.
You got to constantly be making those little adjustments
You got it.
to stay on course
Otherwise, you'll end up way off track.
and end up who knows where.
Lost at sea.
Lost at sea. How do we make sure we're doing that? What are some practical tips?
It's all about feedback. you know? Gather information on how the solution is working.
Okay.
Talk to the people involved. Be open to making changes, even if it means going back to square one.
So it's not about being right the first time.
Nope.
It's about being willing to, learn and evolve as you go.
Absolutely.
So to recap, conceptual thinking gives us this framework,
Powerful framework.
powerful framework for problem solving.
It is.
We define the problem, we generate solutions.
We evaluate.
We evaluate
And
you.
we adapt and refine as we go.
Exactly.
This is pretty powerful stuff.
It really is. And you know the best part?
What's that?
You can apply these principles to any problem,
Oh, wow.
big or small, personal or professional.
It's all about that mindset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seeing the bigger picture, asking why,
Asking why.
and being flexible.
So for everyone listening out there,
Yeah?
I want you to think about a problem you're facing right now.
Could be at work in a relationship, a personal goal,
Anything.
anything.
Yeah.
How could you use this conceptual thinking
Yeah.
to approach it differently?
What would change?
What new insights would you gain?
It's amazing what happens when you shift your perspective.
Awesome. We'll keep exploring this topic.
Yeah, there's always more to learn.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.